game one of the season, right, Steve? No other feeling like it. Starting a brand new year, there's so much excitement around the league right now.
I love it, Kevin, especially for the fans. They have been waiting for this moment. The energy inside here is amazing.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And there are two big men out there, Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Young, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
His first.
And, Smitty, here we have Atlanta consistently knocking on the door in a crowded Eastern Conference.
You know, Kevin, they have added talent. Unfortunately, so has the rest of the conference. But Atlanta's still young, and they have room to grow. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Shoots the 3.
You watch some of the best defenders in the league. They're flexible athletes, and Murray has that.
Young finds Hunter. The kick out to Young. Driving inside. Here's Okoro. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Hunter on the wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Clock at 4. Bay with a screen on Mitchell. A 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Young. Murray right side. With 1 on the clock. There's the drive. And it's Murray with the jam.
Slamming it off the drive. DeJounte Murray loves to drop the hammer.
Here's Mitchell. Now the pass to Okoro. Here's Allen in the corner. Okoro with it. Outside Garland. Takes it off the glass.
Gritty bucket. Garland knows he's going to take contact, but does not back down.
Screen by Capella. Murray dishes to Capella. He gets it in there.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve. DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
Now, here is Young. His last outing, we saw 4 in 22. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Got to know the scouting report with Trae Young. He's going to make a number of threes if you're not careful.
Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Fires from deep. Allen left side. Good work defensively by Capella.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Young's shot is off.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Mobley the pass to Garland. Mobley a screen on Murray. There's Garland, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
Young outside. Murray against Mitchell. The kick out to Young. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hawks.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Bay gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. instinct. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Here's Mitchell. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. Okoro, wide open, he fires. Drains the three-pointer. Okoro's got 5 points so far. For Atlanta, they come in off a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Here's Young. Out left to the wing. Tries yet again. Capella. Back to Bay. Pass to Hunter. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Wide open look here for Murray. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Charity stripe shot. Bay wide open, and he fired. Off target on the 15-footer. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So on the floor for Cleveland. The big men on the floor for him. Mobley and Allen. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's Garland in at the points. The Hawks leading by 9. And Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and quick guards who can keep ball handlers in front of them.
Murray kicks to Young. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding.
Got that one up quick. Okoro's got 8 points.
Oh, superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his teammate.
To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Allen outside. Okoro setting the pick for Allen. Outside Garland. Back to Allen. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And how about the focus from Allen? Just powering through the physical defense and finding a way to score.
Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Allen, a screen on Young. Garland kicks to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
To the inside, and the dunk by Capella.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Mobley outside. Garland against Young. Garland looking it over. Back to Mobley. Over in the corner, Allen. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
Kicks it out to Garland. And another three for Cleveland.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Hunter. Murray outside. Capella sets a screen from her. From deep. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his fourth rebound in this one. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Mitchell's got the lead up to 2 now for Cleveland. Murray, the pass to Hunter. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Hunter's got his first basket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Young pass to Bay. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Capella. Pass to Murray. Back to Bay. He kicks to Hunter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Young's shot is good.
Trae Young is such a natural scorer. I don't think the clock rattles him at all.
And yes, it's good. Mobley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
I know Trae can seem frustrated at times, but to me, that's just his passion showing. He cares about the outcome of every play.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Sadiq Bey. A.J. Griffin's checked in for Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Murray. Garland finds Mitchell. Fires for 3. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Okoro. Griffin with the steal. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Allen, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And just a perfectly designed play. Anytime you can get a dunk on the inbounds, you know the X's and O's were in the right spot.
Yep, it counts.
What an effort by Trae Young. He found a way to score it.
With 1 on the clock, Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Well, I love what he's doing offensively. He's hungry, he's attacking, and he's not settling.
He's shooting well because he's... All right, fellas, let's take a quick look at 2 key players. That is more than enough of...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
We've got Mills. Griffin out there with Johnson. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in a 2-guard. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Let's see the stat sheet here for Darius Garland.
You know what to do, right? Make some noise! Another round of applause for your ATL dancers!
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And that one misses. Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
Has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
Now here's Mills. Down low. And Okongwu slams it in.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Here's Jerome, covered by Mills. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Bogdanovich. Some last season stats for him. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 2 assists and 3 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
Inside, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Okongwu. 6 to shoot. Tries again, and he lays it up and in.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Wade.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Johnson with a screen on LeVert, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And Thompson kicks to LeVert. To the wing right side. Wade outside. The pass to LeVert for the lead. Another 3 for Cleveland.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
Here's Griffin, and the shot goes down. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
The wide open shot from Strus. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Johnson. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. The Cavaliers 5th.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but man, they were right there.
He doesn't get the second one. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 1-point game. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Strus passes to Jerome. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Wade kicks to Thompson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Hawks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wade with no one around. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Now here's Mills. He's tightly guarded. Great open look there. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the night.
Yes, sir. Bogey answers the call.
Here's Jerome. It's stolen by Johnson. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And that one drops for him. And it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Shots good by Mills. And the Hawks Hawks lead by 8.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Back to Bogdanovich, and Dean Wade gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Johnson. He takes it in, and the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Allen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And then Johnson with the jam.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
For 3, Mitchell out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Now Young. Bay with a screen on Garland. And a deep 3 from Young. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talk.
That last 2 or 3 minutes.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Count it, good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Over in the corner, Allen. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And how about the quick thinking on the catch and shoot? Have to applaud Allen's decision-making there.
Young passes to Capella. Garland against Young. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team first.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. And the Hawks with possession here. And Young kicks to Murray. Second shot opportunity. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And Young kicks to Capella. Young against Garland. The 3 ball. And Trae Young gets the 3.
Yeah, back-to-back threes. Trae Young welcomes this duel because they're usually to his advantage.
Here's Okoro with the putback. And staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. A nice shot by Young.
Leave it to Young to run up the scoreboard. He loves attacking the defense.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Capella. Here we go, one-on-one. Young with no one around. And again, it's Atlanta. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Leave a gap that size and Trae Young will spot it, and then he'll exploit it.
Young against Mitchell. Takes a three. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Screen by Capella. Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
This is why you work Capella into screen and rolls, because he's so good at converting.
Garland with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Allen, that's good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Capella with a screen on Garland. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 12.
He is active on the offensive glass. Clint Capella will punish you for not putting a body on him.
Allen, a screen on Young. Back to Allen. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading by 12. Stolen by Okoro.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hawks.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Trae Young.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And it's Mitchell missing. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Young. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Young's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Young kicks to Murray. Young outside. Launches it. The Cavaliers pull it in. Knocked loose. Young with the steal. Murray outside. Stolen by Okoro. For the three. And so Atlanta takes this one by a thanks so much, David. And that about does it for their first game of the
Cavaliers.
basketball. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You look at the Bulls, and they've got the top spot of the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And, of course, the Hawks, neck and neck at the top. They're tied in first place.
Well, right now for the Hawks, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Ball, then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for the Hawks, Bay and Capella, they're inside. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And LaVine, here we go. And the dunk by LaVine.
You have to love how persistent LaVine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Three-pointer. Goes back up. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
LaVine passes to Ball. Inside. Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Grant, during your 18-year career, you only went to a new team 3 times. Not a lot of movement there for you, my friend. What was switching teams like?
Well, B.A., at this point of the season, it's too early. I mean, you're still trying to get comfortable, trying to learn a new system, your new environment, and really just find your place within the organization.
There's the call on Sadiq Bey. That's his first foul. Hunter against LaVine. Down low. Here's DeRozan. The kick out to Ball. Stolen by Young.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
Well, this is a nice version of DeAndre Hunter. Aggressive, using his strength. He has all the tools.
Well, Brent, every time we get to see DeAndre Hunter, I'm always impressed by his athleticism.
Isn't it curious, B.A., how quietly DeAndre goes about his business out there? Just a slasher, doesn't demand anything offensively, and then coaches rely on that otherworldly defense. A great asset to have.
Now here's Caruso. Oh, and there's the end of the game this close. They're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Young. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Bay with a screen to the middle and stolen by Caruso. Here's Ball, and he banks in the layup.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Young against Ball. 4-3. Young can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
DeRozan with the ball. Now guarded by Bay. There's Ball with a 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
So much talk about the improvement in Lonzo Ball's three-point mechanics. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication.
DeRozan with the bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And the Hawks call time here.
On the court is your hot squad.
The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. Second, Trae Young.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Bay with a screen on ball. Pass to Capella. 1:43 left in the first.
And one thing you like about Capella, he really understands who he is as a player.
Well, this guy is the definition of a rim runner, protects the rim and rebounds, does all the dirty work for this team, and he's willing to do that. That's how he makes his living. And Capella, just an outstanding rebounder on both ends of the floor. Shoots a tremendously high percentage from the field because he's always around the rim.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Vucevic. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Capella with it. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Pass to DeRozan. 58 seconds left in the first. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Young looking around. Murray, a screen on Ball. And Young, here we go. On the wing, Murray. Lets it go from deep. And he parries his first look.
And Murray doing a great job right now in rhythm off that screen and roll and exploiting the deep.
Ball outside. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Screen by Capella. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. DeRozan finds Ball. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Bulls. They're up by 6. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Bay and Capella, they're inside. And it's Young in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Shot clock at 6. Ball passes to DeRozan. Rebounded by the Hawks. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Murray from outside. The kick to Hunter. Puts up a 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter. And a quick look at how the Chicago Bulls schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. They set a pick. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Caruso. DeRozan, a screen on Young. Ball with it. Now guarded by Bay. DeRozan outside. Back to Ball. Shoots over Bay. It's deflected. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The Hawks trailing. How about Sadiq Bey, a guy who's growing into a floor spacing threat now, Brent?
Yeah, incredibly focused, B.A., on developing those skills to be a sniper at the three-point line. He wants to stretch the floor out, and he has to do that consistently by knocking down shots.
The kick to Hunter. Right wing. He shoots. And Young gets it to go. Young's got his third basket on the night right there.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Young against ball. Caruso outside. Pass to Levine. Inside. Here's ball. The Bulls need to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Well, Brent, since you retired at 09, the game has really changed. What's your favorite part of how basketball is played now?
Yeah, B.A., I think it's just the amount of skill and freedom that really coaches have allowed guys to play with. There's so much skill on the floor at every position, and it's a read and react offense. So the smarter you are, the more that you can process, and the quicker that you can do that, you can get advantage every time. And when you start to see those teams flow, it starts to become something really special. It's always been about shooting, and maybe the league forgot about it for a couple years.
Chicago leading. Levine surveys the D. DeRozan with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Outside Levine. Levine attacking, 6 to shoot. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Just a really gifted athlete. Levine's speed makes him an effective penetrator.
And a deep three from Young. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Levine throw it down.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Young, the pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
DeRozan, a screen on Young. DeRozan outside. Off target from outside. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Down low. Here's Hunter. Outside Young. Let's go with a 3. Look at Young, making it look easy.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
DeRozan, a screen on Young. Ball into the lane. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
Team first.
Here's Levine. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. DeRozan finds ball. DeRozan, a screen on Young. Back to DeRozan. And DeRozan, the hang time.
Well, this is really when Lonzo is at his best. He runs that pick and roll, and he just threads the needle.
There's Young with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
Heating up in the second quarter. He looks locked and loaded.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
He's got such a great handle and then can get up to speed quickly. Lonzo Ball with a nice drive.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Both shots good from the stripe. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Bogdanovich against Caruso. Outside Mills. Back to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Here he goes. Here's a Kongu. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Bulls out in front, up by 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey, yo, their offense has been clicking. They're making the right reads, and they're making the most of their opportunities.
And now let's take a moment. And that is going to do.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. They've got Javon Carter, Patrick Williams out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Terry in at the three. Carter, the pass to Drummond. Bulls keep it alive. Back to Carter from downtown. And another shot. Pass to Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries yet again. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Drummond, a screen on Mills. On the attack, Carter. The kick out to White. Back to Drummond. It's stolen by Okongwu.
Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
Johnson with a bucket.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
The Bulls have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Outside Carter. Williams, a screen on Mills. Outside, Williams. Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Johnson, a screen on White. Here's Bogdanovich. And the bucket counts. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
It's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. In the third spot, the Hawks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
And Bogdanovich has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop-and-start deal for him. But when he's feeling good, and when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there. Bogdanovich from long range. On target from range. Bogdanovich has got 6 in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
On the attack, Carter. Williams with it. And it's Mills picking him up. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
Playing in between right now and changing speeds. Bogdanovich spotting some nice scoring opportunities.
Mills against Carter. Outside, Williams. He takes it in. Here's Drummond to the right side. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Up top, White. Still without a bucket.
They've upped their intensity on defense, a noticeable change from the first half. The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Bogdanovich from long range. Another three for Atlanta.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. And here's Carter. Outside, Williams. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's a Kongwu. Pass to Bogdanovich. Johnson a screen on White. Bogdanovich against White. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Williams a screen on Bogdanovich. Outside, Williams. Looking to win the run. The kick out to White. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Outside Young. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball taking his time here. Into the lane. And Ball throws it down.
Well, you got to slow him down. If he gets ahead of speed like that and measures those steps, Lonzo's going to throw it down.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Capella. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Count it.
I think this is what the coaches are clamoring for from Lonzo Ball. Don't settle for too many jump shots. And if you attack, go in there to make a play.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Puts up a deep 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Hawks on top, leading by 5. And we'll return shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Hunter and Bay holding down the forward spots. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the Hawks 5. Back to DeRozan. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Young, the pass to Capella. Screen by Capella. Here's Young. Capella controls the rebound and the putback.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Young against Ball. Pass to Levine. Rebounded by the Hawks. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Left side Murray. Stolen by Caruso. Ball against Young. Back to Ball. Now here's Caruso. Defense right on him. DeRozan outside. 6 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Again, it's DeRozan. I mean, just a big, big night. It feels like DeMar's been doing this forever.
Young from long range. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Levine. Launches a 3. Young against Ball. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yet now in his 30s, DeRozan still possesses that trademark athleticism. He loves throwing it down.
Murray Murray passes to Capella. Outside for Bay. Back to Capella. On the wing, Murray. Screen by Capella. A clear look for Murray. And right on target. That one's good.
Murray has worked a ton on that jumper, and you can see the results.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And Ball gets it to go.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Screen by Capella. To the paint. And Vucevic with the block.
It's awesome seeing Vucevic go after blocks. When he makes his presence felt, it makes a difference.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 3-point lead. Inside. And there's Capella. That one's good. On the assist by Young.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, man. DeRozan is fired up. These situations just fuel his competitiveness.
Here's Young. And he drives in. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Levine against Hunter. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to DeRozan. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey.
Yeah, just a crafty pump fake there by DeRozan, resulting in him drawing a good foul.
Okongwu's checked in for Bey. DeRozan hits them both.
And I want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Capella screen on Ball. Young against Ball. Young, the pass to Capella. Out to the right wing. Okongwu, a screen on Caruso. Here's Murray. They get it again. The kick out to Young. Fires for 3. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Trae Young, not the biggest guy on the court, but will take the biggest shots.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that brings him within 5.
And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in. Oh, my! That's a big-time shot by a big-time talent. Levine showing the clutch gene.
And the free throw, no good. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Ball. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings them within 1.
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up enough.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Only minutes to go, and these are the moments that Trae lives for. It's all on him. Step into the line, in the spotlight. Nice Trae doesn't melt here.
They've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Hunter against Levine. Ball right side. Back to Levine. Down low. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it.
The Bulls.
Don't expect it. Ton of points tonight. Not much scoring, Greg. Each of these teams are excellent defensively. Tell us why.
Well, defense starts with effort, and all of these guys really compete. They take pride in that defensively, and boy, you love to see it.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Ball and Levine are the guard set, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. Now, here's Ball. Outside Williams. Here's the 3. Rebound by Mitchell.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Cavaliers moving the ball around. Okoro wide open. He fires. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. ADB, after a 4-year absence, the Cavs made their playoff return in 2023.
That's right, Kevin. This team was obviously ready for the postseason. They lose a tough series with the New York Knicks, who had more experience. Some call it that gentleman's sweep, 5 games, but I think there's better things on the horizon.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Lets it go with a 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Levine kicks the ball. DeRozan trying to get open. Pass to Caruso. Pass to Vucevic. Fires the 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little risky right now.
Mobley, a screen on Levine. Garland finds Mitchell. Allen left side. Lets it go from deep. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Allen.
Garland feels comfortable from just about anywhere beyond the arc, including that short corner.
Outside DeRozan to the paint. Here's Vucevic. Out to DeRozan. Passes the ball. At the elbow, it's Levine. 5 to shoot. For the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Levine's form is pure. That 3-point shot is pretty.
Beyond the arc. Allen. Ball with the rebound. Chicago is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Garland against Levine. High post Vucevic. And Okoro over to help. Inside, DeRozan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Wow, that's really good work inside from DeMar DeRozan. You know, he knows how to get position where a defender is almost forced to foul him.
Now, here's Mitchell to the middle. Here's Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Allen's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively.
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Here's Garland, picks one up.
This is, to me, a special ability to draw fouls, and that's one of the things that sets DeRozan apart. We see him work these angles, get the call all the time.
Garland finds Allen. Buries the long-range jumper. Allen's got 7 points.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
The Bulls have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. Number 5, the Bulls.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. And it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Now, here's DeRozan. He has 7. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Cavaliers trailing. You know, what, if anything, is left to be said about Donovan Mitchell's stunning 71-point game, Doris, in 2023?
You know what, Kevin? I think we can lose the fact that he also had 11 assists. And to couple those 2 achievements, 71 points with 11 dimes, amplifies the scoring because it proves that he wasn't punting shots. What an extraordinary overall performance.
Now, Mobley, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Nobody near Allen. Offensive rebound. The pass to Okoro. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
I think you have got to be aware when Mitchell has the ball in his hands, this guy is going to be aggressive anytime he gets a chance.
Chicago calls timeout. .30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ball against Garland. Now, here's Ball. Not a lot of room. LaVine wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. LaVine's got 6 points.
Well, this is LaVine's mindset. He is ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hand.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Cavaliers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
For your Cavaliers.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. Seven seconds left in the first. Here's Okoro. Plays it up and banks it in.
Defense going to live with that one. Okoro just making a tough contested shot.
Jared Allen has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He finishes with 9 points in the... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
The big men on the floor for them. Mobley and Allen. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And LaVine with the slam.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, LaVine has got a creative streak.
Garland with it, now defended by LaVine. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Back to Ball. Puts up a 3, and the Bulls another 3. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Vucevic. Lock at 6. DeRozan with a screen for Vucevic. Back to DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Pass to Caruso. From downtown, Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Garland, no good. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Levine against Allen. Levine passes to Vucevic. Stolen by Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Offensive rebound. Garland on the foul. Garland's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs.
Well, don't forget to box out, because guards like Darius Garland very capable of those second chance points opportunities.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And stolen by Mobley.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
And Allen launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Once Jared Allen gets rolling, this guy will keep the pressure on. He wants to be great.
Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Stolen by Mitchell. And here comes the break.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Mobley dishes to Allen. Down low. Kicks it out to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is Donovan Mitchell in his toolbox, right? Uses the shot fake, gets that defender to bite. Nicely done.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Chicago calls timeout.
And now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. Last season, he played outstanding. 9th in blocks. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. They need this one.
This guy's so intimidating defensively. Jared Allen in the zip code. Look out.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the half. Here's Ball. Excellent D there from Allen.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Knocks it loose. Here's DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Pushing it up. Puts the move on. And Okoro throws it down.
We call this a defense-first guard. Okoro's steal ignites the opportunity in transition.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Levine. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Boy, that has to be a relief. Ending a 14-0 run by Cleveland.
Kicks it out to Garland. Mobley wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Caruso. And another turnover here by Chicago.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Andre Drummond.
And so it's Cleveland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident shooting the ball. I thank you, David. Folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
When you guys were playing on those loaded Lakers and Rockets teams, did you even care who was on your schedule?
I cared when it was the...
Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the Cavaliers.
They're like a sport.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jared Allen in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. They've got Drummond, Alex Caruso out there with Carter. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Terry in at the 3.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Passes it to Caruso. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Craig. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. 4th, the Bulls. The Cavaliers 5th.
The percentage each of these teams shot was just outstanding. I mean, that's a result of unselfishness and great offensive rhythm.
Dosunmu, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Both good from the line that time. Cleveland leading by 10. It's Strus on the wing. Terry covering. Thompson outside. Shoots the 3. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Wow, Tristan Thompson showing that I've got to grow as an offensive player, willing to take the range opportunity.
Bobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Andre Drummond, my goodness, throw it up high, let him finish the rest.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. We have seen officials cracking down in recent years on traveling violations. The sense from the league was with the freedom of movement rule changes, it was becoming almost impossible to defend if ball handlers get away with, let's call it, extra footwork. It's been an adjustment for the players, but they're talented enough to make that adjustment. Kevin?
Yeah, they are. You're right. A high skill level indeed. DA, thank you. Thompson finds Strus. Here's LeVert. Here's Jerome, defended by Carter. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc, another 3 for Cleveland.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Bulls trail by 14. Drummond a screen. Carter with it. Picked up by Thompson. They get it back. Drummond out to Carter. Drummond sets the screen for Carter. Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic LU jam.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass.
Thompson outside from the high post. Terry grabs the board.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Drummond passes to Carter. Drummond in the post. Here's Dosunmu. They get it back. The pass to Craig.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
You can't get that one. Great D that time from LeVert. Carter kicks to Craig. To the left side wing. Carter outside. Drummond passes to Carter. And Greg has it in the corner. And the lead is down inside single digits. Craig's got 5.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Here's Niang. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Niang's got 6 points in the quarter. Strus against Terry. A floater. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Intercepted. And Carter has it in the corner. Three-pointer. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Bulls making a switch here. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Torrey Craig. Zach LaVine comes in for Terry. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Javon Carter. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Andre Drummond. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Ball. LeVert from outside. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. And finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, DeMar DeRozan gets off his feet in a hurry. I love it.
Here's Thompson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Bill.
It's not going to be easy. We got to stay.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The Cavaliers leading by 8. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Allen kicks to Okoro. 4 on the clock. Mobley, a screen on Caruso. A nice shot by Okoro.
Well, showing some craftiness with the ball. Okoro looking opportunistic on the offensive end.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Levine. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Levine finds Drummond. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it in.
Mitchell wide open. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Outside, Levine. To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Mobley. Down low, here's Mitchell. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's a 12-point Cavalier lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Kicks it out to Allen. 6 to shoot. Mitchell outside. Here's Mobley. That 3 off the mark.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Mitchell outside. He takes it in. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to listen to what Billy Donovan said to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Offline with his 3.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Caruso, no good. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Mobley. Outside Garland, pass to Mobley. Goes up again. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland has got 3 assists now in this one. Ball against Garland. Outside, Ball. Inside, Drummond. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
This is what we call strength from a veteran big man. Andre Drummond, no stranger to taking punishment and scoring through it.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Lets a floater go. Allen, that's good.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreak.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Cleveland.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Allen.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Drummond.
Whatever it takes to get to his offensive game, that time DeMar doing work in the painted area.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Chicago with a new 14.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
Allen, that's good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
One more time, fans. Your Cavs.
11 seconds left in the game. Back to DeRozan. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to...
56.
this for NBA basketball. Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Clint Capella out there with Johnson. And it's Young in at the 1. Okoro on the wing. Hunter covering. Okoro passes to Allen. Pass to Mitchell. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. Garland against Young. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
You know, the Cavs have done a nice job rebuilding since the end of the second LeBron era, Richard.
Now, it took a few years, B.A., but yes, the front office has found some quality talent in the draft. Darius Garland, Evan Mobley, and they've made aggressive moves getting Donovan Mitchell that helped them get back into the postseason.
Just great positioning to get the rebound and get it back up.
And the Cavaliers call time here. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Mobley outside. To the middle. Here's Allen. Rebound Atlanta. And this matchup with the Cavaliers, it's their first meeting of the season. Inside. Here's Johnson. The kick out to Young. Right side Murray. Back to Young. 5 to shoot. From downtown, knocks down the long J. Young's got 7 points in the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Mitchell finds Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
Pass to Johnson. Ooh, poked away. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
There's that athleticism we talk about with Murray, a point guard with major bounce.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Here's Okoro. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside Garland. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, the Hawks. They're leading by 8. Shot clock at 6. Garland with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. And Okoro gets it to go.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shot.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Garland. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. The 3 from Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Young from long range. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. Capella's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Mobley. Lays out. For 3, Allen. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks leading. The drive by Murray and stolen by Mobley. Oh, they get a hand on it. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Help ball violation. Jump ball call.
With the drive, a nice shot by Young. Young's got 9 points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Mobley is screen on Murray. The floater. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 37 seconds left in the opening quarter. Left side Young. Over Garland.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
And they're pushing it up. Allen can't get it to go.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Young against Allen. Basket counts. He's got 11.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Johnson. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Darius Garland has the talent to set the table and get his own. Coach Bickerstaff said, quote, Darius is really good first and foremost. He understands when it's time, when we call his number, and when it's time to get the other guys involved. We've been able to depend on him, and he's proven that the moment is never too big for him. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Good stuff. There's Young with the 3. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Mobley finds Garland. From outside, off the mark. And Atlanta has possession. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one, and that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Mitchell. It's stolen by Hunter. On the push, here comes Atlanta. There's Young with the 3. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
That's his second triple of the quarter and 3rd of the game. Keep building.
Pass to Okoro. Fires the 3. Another shot. Here's Mobley. The shot no good. Capella with the defensive effort. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Johnson a screen on Garland. Young with the bucket.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Let's get up and get loud for some team, sir.
And Here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Fourth, Clint Capella, and of course Jared Allen.
These guys are as close as you get to a sure thing on the offensive end. All season long, they were shooting with pinpoint accuracy.
On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Okoro. He has 6. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Murray, a screen on Garland. Left side Murray. Pass to Hunter. The offensive rebound. Outside Johnson. And a deep 3 from Young. Young drives it in. Murray from outside. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
I like how Murray pushes the pace, pulling up for the shot right off the pass.
Outside Garland. Driving to the basket. Back to Allen from 18 feet away. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, the perfect frame for a modern defensive big man. Jared Allen, 6'9", with a 7'5" wingspan.
Yeah, and he's able to move laterally and contest vertically. Not a lot of flash to his game. More than effective, though, and he is a linchpin for them inside.
Young attacking. Hunter passes to Johnson. Here's Young. On the wing, Murray. Outside Johnson. 6 to shoot. He takes it in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
The speed of that first step is just what makes Mitchell so difficult to contain.
Capella in the high post. Garland against Young. Shot from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Second team foul. At the line for your time.
That free throw is good for Mitchell.
And the preparation from Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 15-point game. Pass to Okoro. The 3 ball. That shot is off.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Hunter can't get it to go.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Team foul. At the line for your...
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
The Cavaliers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Garland. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. That's good from Garland.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
Kongwu, a screen on Mitchell. Bogdanovich, that's good.
Bogdanovich, 3 points.
Here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Mitchell down low.
Mitchell proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his 3rd foul so far. There's 6 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Bay. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Atlanta now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Building this. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the 3rd quarter here on 2K Sports.
I think for Atlanta, at this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better?
And looking at the first half we just watched, wow, what a performance for the Atlanta Hawks. And that's it for halftime.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
They've got Karis LeVert, George Niang out there with Thompson. Then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Strus in at the 3 spot. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Atlanta's gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. To the inside, here's Bogdanovic. From down in the low post, it goes. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Jerome. And Bay pulls it down.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And Griffin slams it in.
The B.I.G, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And a Okongwu with the block. Mills, the pass to Okongwu. On the break. Here's LeVert. Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Okongwu. In transition, here they come.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
LeVert goes against Mills, and he banks in the layup.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets it to the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
Outside Bogdanovic. On the wing, Bay. Okongwu, the pass to Griffin. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Griffin's gotten his second bucket.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And here's LeVert for 3. Second chance shot. Back to Thompson. And down it goes. 2 points.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Griffin right side. Bay outside. Pass to Bogdanovic. Into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
They're one of the more consistent scorers in the NBA. Bogdanovic is an asset for this team.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
To the paint. Strus. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Now here's Mills. Not a lot of room. Down low. The kick out to Griffin. Back to Bay. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
At the line.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Jerome passes to Niang. It's stolen by Okongwu. In transition. Pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind. It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Bogdanovich against Levert. Okongwu, a screen on Levert to the inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Back to Thompson. 4-3. Here's Niang. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Inside, here's Bay. Pass to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a three, and the Hawks with another three.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
This Cavs squad is struggling. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
So tough to negate Levert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
That one misses. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Hunter finds Young. Gets stolen by Garland. He goes up, and he dunks it down right as the buzzer sounded. Wow!
And they got the last word in this quarter.
And so it's Atlanta out in front by 19 going into the break. They're efficient. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter, on the floor for the Hawks. Murray and Hunter fill out the wings. Clint Capella out there with Johnson. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Here's Mitchell. Fires for 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Tricky move by Mitchell with the pump fake, baiting the defender.
Well, Grant, there's one thing Mitchell will always be remembered for by Cavs fans.
Oh, so true, B.A. I mean, 71 points in a game in the 2022-23 season, setting a Cleveland franchise record. And for a franchise that has had so many great players, including the likes of LeBron James.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
The 3 from Mitchell. From outside, Mitchell is good.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Outside Johnson, beyond the arc, drills it from deep. And the Hawks lead by 17.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Okoro. The 3. Mobley. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Shoots it from the high post. And again, it's Atlanta.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the hammer.
That one goes in.
They're finding ways to get the ball to the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Young, the pass to Capella. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Tries to save it. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Atlanta ball.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Young.
And Mobley is terrific at contesting shots, using that length to make a difference.
From deep, Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
It's stolen by Garland. Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell. The three. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. I'm pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Rubio's checked in for the Cavaliers. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Atlanta's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Outside Hunter to the middle. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Oh, the lethal free ball of Young.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
Here's Allen. Pass to Rubio. Now here's Mobley. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
14 foul.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Capella. Outside Young. There's the drive. Oh, Trey taking it himself.
Yeah, there's Trey Young getting it done inside.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Down by 12. Allen can't get it to go.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Hawks.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trey Young.
He did a great job following his team's game.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Cleveland foul. Jared Allen, his third, 15 foul.
Free throw is good. Young.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trey Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Mobley passes to Okoro. Now Rubio. Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. Hunter finds Johnson. Young way outside. Offline. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
Please be sure
Coming right up, the Bulls. Hi, everyone, and welcome to... Well, there may be a lot of games ahead. But game one of the regular season is always a little extra special, Grant.
Yeah, no question about it. This is a game everyone looks forward to start the season off on the right foot. I can't tell you how huge it is for a team's confidence to get a win on opening night, but it's definitely one everyone is looking forward to.
And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. The talented duo of Young and Murray of the backcourt. Clint Capella out there with Johnson. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Now here's Levine. Here's DeRozan. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I mean, just so difficult to keep DeRozan out of the lane. He draws a lot of fouls in there in the paint.
He's off on the first.
To the Bulls,
And he's good on the second. Young with it. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Hawks ball. Shooting for Atlanta.
And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
One of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA, Trae Young, can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's DeRozan. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Here's Levine. Hunter with some nice D.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And good recognition there from Trae. It's part of his role. He's got to find open guys.
Ball against Young. And Ball throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
You know, when DeJounte Murray was traded for a multitude of first-round picks, it certainly came at a price, Brent.
Yeah, it feels like the cost to acquire young, talented players in this league continues to go up. And that said, DeJounte Murray is a legit NBA All-Star. It feels like he still has a lot of room to grow.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Second, Trae Young.
Not a lot of guys have better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Drummond against Capella. Ball surveys the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Here's DeRozan. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Johnson on the wing. Defended by DeRozan. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now here's Hunter. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Oklahoma City.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Hunter against Levine. To the wing on the left. Goes back up. Pass to Caruso. The Bulls with another miss. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. Stolen by Ball. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Lonzo's instincts on the defensive end paying off there. Just able to stay long and get that steal to start the break.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Young. Johnson a screen on Ball. Young attacking, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Going inside, Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Just a really gifted athlete. Levine's speed makes him an effective penetrator.
Murray against Caruso. Murray passes to Hunter. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
Last year, these two gave us a very entertaining season series, splitting the games.
Yeah, these two teams were so similar in so many ways last season.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Hawks ahead. They're up by 11. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
We've got Ball. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Caruso in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
They set the screen. Ball outside. Outside LaVine. DeRozan, a screen on Hunter. LaVine passes to DeRozan. Down low. Here's Johnson. Drummond grabs the miss. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. And Ball throws it down.
Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
Caruso against Murray. And he drives in. Uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 9.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Caruso left side. Pass to LaVine from outside the arc. Ooh, the soft touch of LaVine knocking down the 3.
And that's become a more comfortable shot for LaVine as his career has gone on.
Ball against Young. Hunter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Zach LaVine. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, B.A. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter. Pass to DeRozan. Inside. Here's Drummond. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Up top, Young. Hounded by Ball. Stolen by Drummond.
Trae Young, first personal foul.
Yeah, numbers from the free throw line for DeRozan have only improved as his career has gone on.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Ball against Young. And stolen by Murray. And here comes the break. Here's Johnson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. He's got 10.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Levine passes to Ball. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. To the paint. Here's Hunter. And hammers it home over the D.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Chicago calls timeout. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. The Hawks 3rd, 5th on the list, Chicago.
You know, you really didn't want to send either team to the line if you had any ideas about winning.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Ball. Capella with a rebound. And so Capella will bring it up for Atlanta. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Orlando where they'll face the Magic. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, this is year 3 with coaches in team-branded attire, and you ask them, they're in no rush to go back to the suits. The Heat's Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "There's so much less to think about. I used to hate those dress shoes." The Pistons' Monty Williams said, quote, "None of us can dress. That dry cleaning bill is gone, and you can pack in one bag." Brian?
Hey, that sounds pretty good, Allie. Thank you. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
It's impressive how he'll find any advantage he can get. DeRozan is tremendous at putting his man in an awkward position.
The free throw's off from DeRozan. Here's Hunter. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist of the night.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Caruso outside. There's the drive. Pass to Ball. Back to DeRozan. Muscling in. DeRozan.
And DeRozan just so crafty on those moves. Slips right through the contact for the finish.
The kick out to Young. Down low. Now here's Hunter. Outside Young. Back to Hunter. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
DeRozan for 3. Here's Drummond. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Outside Hunter. Here's Capella. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with an impressive. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the 3rd quarter.
Offensively, they're facing no resistance on the interior. So they just continue to grind away. You see the high quality.
And looking ahead, thanks as always.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Bey and Okongwu, the duo inside. Patrick Mills out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Griffin in at the small forward position. Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, Bogdanovic can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Caruso. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Caruso's gotten his first basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with a new group. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. The basket drops, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Second team foul.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
White against Bogdanovich. Outside White. Williams from long range. Bulls keep it alive. Takes it inside, and Williams punches it home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
White against Bogdanovich. Outside, Williams. With the floater, 2 points. That one goes. Williams has gotten his second bucket on the night. The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Bogdanovich from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Williams a screen on Bogdanovich. Outside, Williams. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Williams has got 7. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by White. Here's Bay. Pass to Okongwu. And again, it's Atlanta.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
White, the pass to Vucevic. Now here's Williams. Now Craig. Outside White.
2 minutes remaining.
Clock at 6.
2 minutes.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Here's Mills. It's hauled in by White.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
For NBA players, off-the-court physical training has become paramount, and Celtics big man Al Horford told me the day-to-day grind has changed. Before, it was just basketball. Now these other routines are being incorporated, and it's really changing the game. And Brian, it's not just the veterans, even the young players are seeing the benefits as well.
Yeah, they really are. You got to do it. Thanks, Allie.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
And he's going for the lob. The dive for the ball. And so the ball out of bounds. Bay touched it last.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
And And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Bulls. 15-point game. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Vucevic finds Carter. Back to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
Pass to Williams. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Bogdanovic against White. Outside Bogdanovic. Throws it up high. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Alex Caruso is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Levine in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. DeRozan up top. Outside for Levine. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Ball. The Bulls need to get off a shot. To the inside. Oh, Levine converts in close.
Yeah, the defense expects DeRozan to try and score, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
Here's Murray. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Caruso left side. Back to Ball. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Over to the left wing. DeRozan, a screen on Young. Shot is up. And it's DeRozan missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And Murray right now just no settle in his offensive game.
Caruso outside. DeRozan with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Caruso against Young. Stolen by Young. On the wing, Murray. 17-foot shot on the way. Again, Atlanta. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Outside Young, back to Murray. Pass to Capella. The kick to Hunter. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Levine passes to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
That's what happens if you don't do your work early. Andre Drummond's going to hurt you like that.
Pass to Capella. Back to Young. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Drives to the hoop. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Hawks lead by 16.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first first got to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Yeah, stylish flush by DeRozan. Flying up and making a big-time statement at the rim.
Murray passes to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Caruso with it. Checked by Murray. And the basket is good.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Murray passes to Young. And I heard Giannis Antetokounmpo say he would have loved to go to your alma mater, Grant, because of all the tall and skilled players that have come out of Duke.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure he mentioned me on that list, but certainly nice to hear that from Giannis.
Inside, here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
And a comfortable win for them here. The game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Hawks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for DeJounte Murray.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Young. Pass to Murray. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. This one for 3. Back to Capella. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Everyone for coming out here tonight.
How long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. And there are two big men out there, Mobley and Allen. The wing set for them, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's Garland in at the point guard.
Now, DeMar DeRozan operating on the interior. So savvy, so crafty.
Garland kicks to Allen. Back to Garland. The three sinks the triple.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
Garland against Ball. Back to DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Back to Garland. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Tremendous balance from Darius Garland right there. That's the key to knocking down that initial shot and the opportunity for the end one.
One thing Garland has always done is shoot, Doris. Now he's connecting at a higher clip.
Well, Kevin, we know that shooters shoot, and if you have that mindset, you never go away from it. The key for Darius Garland is the talent has always been there. He entered the league so young, efficiency was going to become a natural part of his game. And now, all of a sudden, the ability to include his teammates. This guy has a wealth of talent. Boy, how about the body control from DeMar DeRozan? Just an outstanding score despite the hit.
Mobley finds Garland. Mobley a screen on Ball. The wide open look here for Garland. Out to the right wing. Okoro passes to Mobley. Here's Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mobley. Pass to Okoro. Fires for 3. Good on the triple.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Levine sets the screen for Ball. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first. One word, Doris, that comes to mind to describe this Cleveland team is scrappy.
Yeah, Kevin, it's the perfect descriptor because you love how hard and how together this group plays. And to me, that represents their culture.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The drive by Mobley. And that one drops for him.
Boy, it doesn't take long for Evan Mobley to get to the cup.
DeRozan a screen on Garland. DeRozan with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Levine dishes the ball. Levine sets the screen for Ball. Back to Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Now, here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Mobley a screen on Levine. Mitchell finds Mobley. Sweet move. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A baseline J. Vucevic with the rebound. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Suns. In the corner, it's Levine. Nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 5 now.
That's such a beautiful, high-arcing jump shot from Zach LaVine.
Mitchell with it, now guarded by Ball. Tipped away. Pass to DeRozan. Inside. Pass to Ball. From the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get
these good looks.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers. And here's a look at some numbers for Alex Caruso.
Once again, your Chicago Lovable.
54 seconds left to play in the first. Garland attacking, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
And now a look at Donovan Mitchell, coming off a terrific season. And he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And back to his points per game average last year. He literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
40 seconds left to play here in the first. And the pass to Allen. And they get it. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Boy, it's a huge boost when Jared Allen is making mid-range shots. That's going to make him even more dangerous.
DeRozan, a screen on Garland. Mobley with the block. Here's Okoro. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 6.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Passes it to Caruso. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, Rico, come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Bulls lead by 2. And we'll get going. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Vucevic is out there with DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Mobley right side. Garland against Ball. The open shot, Garland. Chicago grabs the miss.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And finished off by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, opportunistic right there, showing he can be a vertical threat.
Pass to Mobley. Outside Garland. Allen, a screen on Ball. Garland, no good. And Vucevic has stopped the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Misses the 3. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mobley looking it over. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Garland with the bucket.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Outside, LaVine. Caruso gets to DeRozan. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Vucevic missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Allen. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to DeRozan. And stolen by Mobley. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. Again, the Cavaliers score.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Bulls trail by 4. out a bit. Levine wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Levine's got 8 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Back to Levine. The feed to Vucevic. Stolen by Okoro. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Allen's shot is off.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And it's Ball penetrating. Levine against Mitchell. Levine kicks to Ball. And it's off from three-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 3. A kick out to Mobley. Garland, that's for 2. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
The pass to DeRozan. Vucevic with it. Launches it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell against Levine. A kick out to Mobley. Okoro setting the pick for Mobley. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Caruso finds Levine to stop the run. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
The putback, it's good on the putback. Mobley's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
Boy, you get a sense of the long reach of Evan Mobley. Get to the offensive window and put the putback in. Nicely done.
There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Ball. DeRozan for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Obviously, the scouting report on Okoro starts with his defense. He's physical, he's relentless, and he gives.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hello. Well, you can tell these guys are on the same page. They're communicating well. Each guy has his role and isn't trying to go out.
Now taking a closer look at the first. And that'll do it for halftime.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. They've got Max Strus. Niang out there with Thompson. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Jerome in at the 1. Passes it to Jerome. Thompson, a screen on Ball. And there's the drive. Here's Strus. Nice D from Levine. Bulls trail by 7. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Over in the corner, Caruso. A three-pointer off the mark. And so, LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've led by as much as 10. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Ball kicks to Levine. There's the pick. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, what a finish by Zach Levine. Off his feet in a hurry, folks.
Out to Thompson. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Strus passes to Jerome. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. A new lineup here for the Bulls.
Looking now at the numbers for Carter. Last season's performance for him averaged about 8 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Jerome passes to Niang. Here's Jerome. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And the Bulls call timeout here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Pass to Strus. White against LeVert. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. Count that one. LeVert's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Back to Drummond. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
The Cavaliers leading by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
With the break of the action, here is the 2K leader. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under review.
To make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
How fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And there's the call on Ty Jerome. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's White. No scoring in this one. And again, Chicago turns it over.
I had a chance to check out some stats for White. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 9 points a game last year. 2 assists and 3 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Craig passes to White. No good from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 12. And he lobs it up toward the rim and stolen by Williams. White down low. Levert defending. White, good. White's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
So Chicago are going with an almost entirely new group here. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Williams. Lean comes in for Torrey Craig. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for White. And Ball subbed in for Javon Carter. 2 free throws. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. Triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review.
Lonzo Ball. 2 shots.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Speed at which these players are moving at,
The shot
and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Allen. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That will complete this 4-game homestand. Back to Drummond. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Drummond's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bulls. Garland finds Mobley. Kicks it out to Allen. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's Ball, and so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead early. DeRozan out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Ball. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Caruso in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Clock at 6. Here's Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Stolen by Ball. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.D. Bickerstaff talking with his team, and he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late, guys.
Thank you, David. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Back to Caruso. Ball against Mitchell. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And Drummond throws it down.
Boy, the defense has no answer for Andre Drummond. That's what we call emphatic finish.
On the wing, Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. LaVine kicks to DeRozan. Back to LaVine. To the inside. And finished off by DeRozan.
Well, LaVine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Mitchell against Levine, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage. He goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
Outside, Levine. Over to the wing. Back to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to Levine. Dishes at the ball. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Cleveland leading by 6. Outside Garland. Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Feeds it to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Mitchell kicks to Allen. Outside Garland. Mitchell against Levine. Okoro dishes to Garland. A kick out to Mobley. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Levine. No good on the triple.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
And here is Mitchell. Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Now here's DeRozan. Guarded closer. Stolen by Okoro. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. There's Garland. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Now, here's Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
Levine sets the screen for Ball. Fires from the wing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so they foul intentionally.
Andre Drummond. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Offline. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.
Van